Hi guys, this is Jamie with GettinCraftyStampin.com. If you're seeing this, I did a Facebook Live today. Today's Monday, September 11th, 2017, on my Facebook page of GettinCraftyStampin.com. You'll see it right here. But for some reason it didn't upload to my phone. Don't know what happened. It's been a day. I think that it's not a full moon anymore, but it sure does act like one. So we created three fun cards tonight. Three fun cards, and I'm going to share them with you. Even though the Facebook didn't record, I'm going to do a quick recording of how to make these cards, and well, two of them. I'm not going to do the third one, but two of them I am. We all used one stamp set. So the Painted Harvest is one of my favorite stamp sets in our holiday catalog. Are you ready? It looks amazing on its own, but when you can see how it covers every season, every card we're going to create, I'm going to show you right now, we'll show you how fabulous it is. First of all, this weekend we created this fabulous Eclipse card using the Painted Harvest stamp set. I love that. That was at our Stampers 10 Club. And then we created this evening this tree. Somebody else originally created it and I couldn't tell you who it was, but it's a great watercolory Christmas tree. It's using the Painted Harvest as well as the Tags and Trimmings stamp set. We're not going to create those two with you tonight. I'm sorry, I had to warn you. But we are going to create these two cards here. This one right here is our fun harvest card. I hope you enjoy it. And we're going to create this Christmas card. Are you ready? Just like so. Both super easy and fun to do. I'm going to show you right now. Okay gang, now we're going to do our fun fall wreath. Look at this great little card. We even have a dash of glimmer added to it using our jute ribbon and again our Painted Harvest stamp set. Now again, anytime you have words, you want to stamp them first. I find that if it's easier than trying to squish it in, it's better to start with what you want to focus on and then you balance the card back out. And then we're going to take, all in one color family, Crushed Curry ink, Garden Green ink, I'm going to turn it this way folks, and Cherry Cobbler ink to create this card. All of these are in the Regals color family of cards. Super easy. We're going to take the wreath, the ferns on this one. Now I have them on the same block but one on each side. This is the solid watercolored image and this is the more detailed. So what I'm going to do is start with a watercolored image in the Crushed Curry, and I'm going to start here. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm framing out those words, right? And even if I'm not perfect, I want that overlappy, like twisted, natural looking wreath, just like so. With photopolymer, it makes it easy to do two-step stamping. So easy to do. Now I can totally rectify anything and there's really no rhyme or reason to this. You can see it's a little wonky, but it's a wreath, right? And we're going to do a second layer in the Garden Green and we're going to balance that out. So I just turned it over and this is the more detailed side in the Garden Green. And there is no matching it on this one. I'm literally just layering upon layering, kind of like I would for a wreath. If I were just twisting branches together, right, I would just kind of have fun with the way that that looks. And I don't have to have leaves matching up and that kind of thing. Now you get this great tonal wreath right here. So easy to do. But we're going to add little pops of red. And we're going to use the little berries again. I cleaned it off between these cards. So we're going to do two great cards, one stamp set. Just pops of red. Super easy. It's very small, but I think it helps to balance out the red ink words here. And it says, your kindness means so much to me, more than you will ever know. And I don't know if you have people in your life that are like that, but I am so blessed. My most amazing friends in the world. Now I'm going to take my clear Wink of Stella and I'm just going to do some little schmutzy color sparkles. Now this can watercolor. I don't want it to. I just want to create a little interest to this wreath. My wreath is all glitter. I don't know about you. I love fall and all the beautiful colors. Look how well that came out. Can you see? Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Now we're going to take a jute ribbon. This is in the new catalog. It's a thicker rope and I love it. It's going to be great to wrap presents, but I'm going to tie a bow. So I'm going to start directly from the ribbon. And the thicker your material, like this jute, the thicker your loops kind of have to be. You don't want to do something too small. It's just too difficult. And then I'm going to use my ribbon scissors, just like that. And a glue dot, because that's how I love to apply my ribbons. Just like this, across the top. Reminds me of a little girl. I have many. I have 5 daughters, where she has like a little bow on top of her head. Isn't that cute? We're going to use Stampin' Dimensional Adhesive. We're going to turn this over. And we're going to place like 5. 1, 2. So if you missed this, I put this on my Facebook.com/GettingCraftyStampin' live, but some kind of glitch occurred and it didn't save to my phones, which I usually put on my YouTube. So I'm refilming this for you, but if you want to see how things can go bad, look at that post on my Facebook group. I get together every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I am not kidding you. I've had to remake these cards over and over because I have screwed up every card tonight. And my friend called and she says, I thought you were just going to walk away. So Cheryl is so proud that I decided to refilm this and give it another go, which is like 12 today. I don't know what is going on with me, but she says she thinks it's something in the air. Maybe it's all that humidity we're getting here in California. Nothing like some other areas of the country, I know. And this is our crushed curry cardstock. We're just going to place it like this with dimensional and dimensional. It's a very clean and elegant card, and it has a little dash of sparkle. The great ribbon with the jute and the pops of red, I hope you enjoy. And don't forget, you can shop for all of this and more on my blog at GettingCraftyStampin.com. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great evening. God bless. Mwah! Love ya. Okay girls, so we're going to use one stamp set, the Painted Harvest, to create these amazing cards. To tell you I love this stamp set is an understatement, and you can order yours with me at GettingCraftyStampin.com. Remember, everything you're doing is helping me to earn that trip to Alaska, and I work really hard. I'm a mom of 6, and I have 5 daughters and a son, and now a son-in-law, and my second oldest daughter is engaged to be married as well. So I am a blessed mom on top of it all. We're also going to use the Tags and Trimmings stamp set in our holiday catalog to create this card. So we're going to start with the words from the Tags and Tags stamp set. It's to celebrate the season. We're going to use Cherry Cobbler ink pad, and we're going to stamp that down here first. And the reason we're doing that is so that I'm not trying to squish the words in. I don't want to do that. Then we're going to take the wreath, and we're going to take the watercolor one. And on this wreath, what you're looking for is this little schmutz that goes in just like that. So however you stamp it, maybe like so, it gives you that great watercolor look. Now we're going to do the second watercolor level, but that gives you more depth. And you're going to again look for that little schmutz, like right there, and you're going to line it up. Just like so. This is going to create an automatic, deep, penetrating level of beautiful depth and texture. Then we're going to take those little berries from the stamp set and stamp them in the Cherry Cobbler. Now, anytime that you use photopolymer, which is that clear all the way through stamp, you want to have a pierced pad underneath. Photopolymer is great for certain things like two-step stamping, but it doesn't bounce. So in order to get that bounce back, that pierced pad pushing back just a little bit will give you a great resolution with your photopolymer. I do not recommend it with the rubber. Rubber really has its own bounce that comes back. just like so. Holy cannoli, I did it. Guess what? Paper is double-sided, so let's recreate that real quick. We're going to, very quickly, see how fast we can do this. Stamp the word. We're going to stamp the wreath, just like so. We're going to stamp the second wreath, just like so. We're going to stamp those berries and not touch that edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you love the holiday seasons and how one stamp set can be versatile enough to cover so many occasions? Now we have this great tinsel ribbon, and it comes in red and silver in one pack. So I'm going to create a bow with that. Just take it directly from the ribbon, tie a knot around. My friends call it they do bunny ears. I never learned how to do bunny ears. I just know to do a loop and a swoop and a pull. And you can fluff it however you wish. Take a pair of scissors that you designate for your ribbons. Here is a pair of great scissors that I use just for ribbons only. We're going to take our glue dots, put it on the back of the ribbon. You can fluff your twine as you deem fit at that point, just like that. Now, what we're going to do, let's push that to the side. We're going to take glue dots to the back of this card, and we're going to do 3 dots. You see my boo-boo. 1 right to the edge, 2, 3. We're going to take a red glimmer piece of glimmer, and we're going to put it on one side and kind of work my way over. Make sure you straighten it out. Leave it to me to make something crooked. Just like so. How great is that? Do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to place it again. And that little pop of glimmer, oh my goodness, it's like a pair of fabulous shoes or the world's best accessory. We're going to flip that over, apply fast fuse adhesive, a line and a check, line and a check. We're going to bone folder the garden green cardstock. I scored it at 4 1/4 and I cut it 5 1/2. We're going to go just like that. Place my stamped piece of paper, even with a little schmutz. I'm not even going to freak out about it. If you knew my day today, you would know it's been a rough day, but that's okay because a pretty card will make it all better. And you have a great little card.